welcome to the Stoney Ridge Farm live stream. Today we're going to have a good time. Going to go feed the cows here in just a minute. Give some folks a little bit of time to get in here, and we'll pick on the guitar just for a second before we get started. Guys, be sure as you come in the door, you hit that like button. If you're not already following the channel, jump in and follow. I'd love to have you back here on the farm with me. We're going to go feed the cows. It's a beautiful rainy spring day. The rain's just broken. It's a time to go feed the animals. So we'll give some folks some time to get in here. We are doing a multi-platform live stream. We're live on Facebook and we're live on YouTube. So good times. Guys, welcome to the farm, man. Let me put this guitar up and we'll go on out and take care of the animals. The animules, as my stepdad calls them. Woo! Gorgeous day. All right. So it is a beautiful day here on the farm. It has been raining all day long. Let's see if I can get my screen a little more centered. There we go, so I can see where I'm at. Welcome to the farm. Welcome to the Wednesday night live stream here on the Stoney Ridge Farm. We're on the front porch here of my $3,500 mobile home. I live on 150 acres here in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains and starting a first-generation farm, following my dreams, and I encourage you guys all to do the very same thing. If you're just now joining us, and if you leave a super chat or a any sort of what is it? It's called a super chat or a star. I apologize if I don't see it. For some reason, I'm not able to see those on this live stream platform. So, welcome everybody. Charles, Braden, Rodrigo, Dwight, all kinds of folks here. We've just gotten a break. As you can see, there's been bad weather all over the country, guys. Thoughts and prayers going out to those folks that have endured a lot of bad weather over the last few days, a lot of dangerous weather. We are in a town in North Carolina that has seen tornadoes before. So, yeah, a little bit wary of that. We're going to hop on the ATV, and the cows are over here on the other side. That's Orangey, by the way. Orangey and the Honey Badger, the little Ventrac tractor. All the TYM tractors are back behind the house. I've been working, trying to get water lines installed. Looks like, normally I keep a towel on here, or a rag on the four-wheeler, but it looks like I get a wet butt today, so that'll be kind of fun. By the way, this is a Greg Judy bale and roller, and that's what we're going to be doing. This is an instrumental part of the farming operation. That's a Honda Foreman 500 right there, and that's just the right combination to keep from rutting up our pastures. So, wonderful day here on the farm, guys. Lots of cool stuff to come this weekend on the channel. Wrapped up 99.9% of the trenching job, and you can see we got a little mud here. The cows are already mooing. They heard me talk, heard me come out the door. So we're going to cruise down the hill. We're going to tow this bale down there to the gate, open her up. Woo, we get a popping noise. We're going to have some fun. We'll go visit with the cows today. Again, that is the Honey Badger, the little Ventrac tractor, and that is Orangey. Orangey is relegated to side-by-side use on the farm right now. Got some interesting things we're driving by. That's a ProTech P240 post driver. We'll be driving some posts, as you can see. We've got some fence posts out here. Those are called the Octopost. Octopost because they have 8 sides. They're a steel post from Farm Fence Solutions. We're going to cruise on over. It gets gorgeous out here, guys. Rainy days on the farm gave me the opportunity to go see my niece and nephew today and to go visit with my grandma. It was real nice to be able to go see them today. I'm going to have a little bit of wind here for just a second, okay? Do you prefer electric UTVs or gas? Well, I don't know what I've never ridden an electric one. Honeybees are doing well. They're all right there. Just passing the chickens and the honeybees. Mater and Tater, the two dump trucks. They could be brothers. And the sawmill over here too. Yeah, good stuff. If you're not subscribed to this channel, you're missing out on the good times. This is the pasture we'll be moving the cows to next. We're going over where the cows have been pretty much almost all winter long, rolling out hay bales. So, Braden, you always have the most questions of anybody about four-wheelers and utility vehicles and stuff like that. Would you ever test drive one? Of course, yeah. That used to be my hobby, go test drive new trucks and cars. How many miles on the Honda? I don't know. Not much. 803 miles. 803 miles on the farm here. I think it had like 40 miles when I bought it. It's 803 miles of unrolling hay and zipping around the farm. Pretty soon, we'll be out of hay feeding season and into the cows just eating their own grass, which will be nice. They're going to be a little anxious today. They want me to open the gate. Butthead's already down here. Butthead the cow. We'll go meet all the cows. So guys, stick around to the end of the live stream. I'll be able to answer some of your questions and all that stuff very soon once I get the gate open, and we'll get through here. So hang tight. This is a real day on the farm. In case you guys don't know, if you don't follow the channel very much, Wednesday is typically my live stream day for YouTube. But over on Facebook, I'm doing live streams 4 or 5 times a week, 3 to 5 times a week for sure. Going out here feeding the cows, checking out the farm, and having fun. So if you're not following over there and you do have a Facebook account, jump in and follow over on Facebook. It's a good time. There's just different content in different places. Cool? Hey, Butthead. I work today. I'm a good boy. Man, I thought about a trip next week. Tune in next week. If it's not raining next week, let's get that camera pointed the right way. If it's not raining next week, we're going to do our live stream down by the waterfall. That'll be beautiful. Today would have been awesome too because we had a lot of rain, so the waterfall will really be rocking. But we got to actually get some work done today. We can have our cow stick. Dude, do I have my knife? Now that I'm all the way through the gate, do I have my pocket knife with me? I'm pretty sure I got a knife on this machine. Let's see. Yeah. Woo. I'm worried there for a second. This is a Gerber center drive. It's what I use all the time. It's called a center drive. It's a multi-tool. It's called a center drive because it always stays put when you turn it versus wobbling. So, really cool tool. Gerber center drive. All right. So let's hop on the ATV and we'll zip on up here. Hop on the Honda. Lucas Williams says, do you plan on feeding any hay once they start grazing? I'll have some hay. There's a neighbor. I'll have some hay out here in case I need to feed them. The only reason I'd feed hay after they start grazing, and that's coming soon, they'll be grazing. Probably in 2 weeks, it'll be all green grass. If they get a little bit wet butt. Wet butt is the term for it. But in other words, when your cows... Let me get up here and we'll talk about it. Hang on. You guys got to see the cows and not my face. Let's turn this around real quick. I've been listening to Tyler Childers, guys. Any of you guys Tyler Childers fans? I'm a good one. I got Tyler Childers stuck in my head. Rain's coming back a little bit. Got a little drip on my face here. Hey, how you doing? You're already drooling, huh? All right. There's Jordan. Hey, Jordan. Jordan's a young bull. Pretty young bull. All right. Get up here and get everybody together. There's Mona, number 12. Come on, girls and boys. Good times. Okay. So, when the cows get out on green pastures, the first little bit, you run a risk of getting a little bit of diarrhea, okay? I don't want to talk about that kind of stuff on camera too much, but it's a little bit of a wet butt. So you'll see a little manure on their butts, and that means they need just a little bit more carbon, a little bit more roughage, which is what a hay bale will provide. Pretty cool stuff. Let's whip the camera back around here. Oops. Turn her back around there. Let's see if I can figure out how to work the camera. There we go. It's a little bit of a struggle to turn this camera around. There we go. Okay, so we'll get you all set up here. We're going to unroll this hay bale for the cows before they come and eat it off the back of the four-wheeler. Beautiful day. We'll go visit the cows. We'll rub on some cows here in just a second, guys. So hopefully they don't knock the camera over again for me today. It's always an unpredictable thing going out in the field with a camera. Doing the live stream. All right. Got a little breeze. This is live, man. This is real, raw, live, unedited video. Most of the videos I do take 4 or 5 hours to edit and all day to film. This is just live, real, and raw. And we'll be talking to you guys here in just a second, going through your comments, okay? Girls, boys. I think you can wait until I get it off of the machine there, Al. Well, looks like this bale wants to unroll itself. Guys, you don't have to eat it right here. Okay? Look out. Look out. Look out, everybody. Look out, sweetie. Look out, Jimmy. I see ya. All right, so if this is your first time to the channel, what we do here is we unroll this hay bale right out here on the land for the cows. So we'll go ahead and do that. You guys watch them graze, and then we'll talk a little bit. Look out, dudes. Look out. You guys are acting hungry today. There you go, girl. All right, everybody. Oh, hey, everybody. That's what it feels like to be knocked over by a cow. I knew they'd get curious. Okay, let's try this again. Get you guys mounted up here. And then roll that hay bale. You just got hit by a cow. Nobody touch the camera, okay? Look out, look out. Watch out, girl. That was the tightest bale I've unrolled all year long. It did not want to let go of the bale unroller. I'm gonna have to raise this up real quick and kick that bale off so the cows can come eat. You know what? The hay off of here tastes the same as the hay that I just rolled out for you. There we go. Did you know this is the same hay right here, guys? Oh, here you go, girl. There's your big clump. There's your big old clump. Oh, goodness. Well, what an awesome day today, guys. Got to spend some time with family, getting to spend a little bit of time with you guys, and some time with the cows. The rain that let up is coming back, and it's right there, and we're gonna get wet on this live stream, so that's cool. So look at some of your comments, guys. Where are Tammy's carrots? I keep forgetting. Yeah, I know. I said driving ATVs look fun. Nothing about milking animals. You guys arguing in here? What's going on? Very happy cows. So today we're feeding one bale. Now that the cows have a little bit of green to eat, we're feeding just one bale a day. I was worried about running short of hay, so I ended up buying 23 more bales to the tune of $835. So, yep, that was... I always unroll the hay backwards. Neil, backwards is forwards, buddy. Okay, so this machine is designed... I get this comment all the time. You unrolled the hay bale backwards. This is designed when the bale isn't really, really tight to roll and bust up the hay. And I want to spread it over the largest area that I possibly can, because inside that hay bale is a seed bank, and that seed bank and a carbon bank. So what we're not only doing is putting down grass seed with that hay bale, we're also putting down carbon on the ground, which will help retain moisture, bring back our earthworms, and thus restore our land. Regenerative farming, that's what we're doing here. So it's not backwards. Backwards is the correct way to unroll the bale. When you've got a bale that's as hard as that one, and I really had a lot of trouble getting the spikes in because that was a really hard packed bale, which means it's more grass, more feed for the cows, which is good. However, sometimes you got to back up to get it off. So that's what I had to do. It's easy enough, but it's not backwards, just so you know. We put ear tags on the new baby cows. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, Josh, can you please give my farm YouTube channel? If you speak English, I can do that, but I don't know what, hey, Josh, can you please give my farm YouTube channel means. You might want to retype that, bro. Yeah, but I'll check it out for sure. If you're going to give yourself a shout out, it's best to try and type it out where everybody can understand what you're saying. First tip, bro. Good stuff. that. Oh, a shout out. There you go. See, I don't know your channel, so I'm not going to give you a shout out, but you just shouted yourself out. So now everybody can go check you out after the video. There you go. Awesome. Yeah, and I'll check your channel out too. I'll come back and check this out. So I'm doing a new feature on the channel this over the next few weeks or months, and it's going to be a weekly shout out to a channel, a smaller channel, a bigger channel, channels that I watch on YouTube and Facebook. So it'll be stuff that you guys can see and introduce you to some new fun people, networking, good times. So Stafford's Rocky Farm says, "Hey Josh, everything's going well, buddy. Grass is coming in." Yeah, yep. Saturday, 156 cows and calves. Just work the cows. Nice, nice. Josh, do you have any pigs? No, no pigs on the farm yet. Not yet, but we will have pigs for sure. We're building a first generation farm, so it takes some work and takes some time. Everything doesn't happen just like that. It's not fake TV like you watch. It's not fake. It's real. Is there a system to ear tag numbers? Neil, so what I'll be doing this coming year, look at these guys. Hold on, man. This is too pretty for me to talk through. And we'll talk about the ear tags as I take you guys through here. So let's get the camera turned around and let you guys watch these girls. This is a pretty scene right here. Check it out. You don't get much better than that. So with the ear tags, starting this year in 2022, my new ear tagging regimen will be female cows will have a tag in the right ear. Male cows will have a tag, females in the left, males in the right. We will start out, our number will be 2201 for the first one, 2202, 2203. And we'll keep good records of all our cows and when they've calved and whose calf is who. This is number 39, and she lost her ear tag. That's Sweetie Senior. Look at these guys. Awesome cows. You don't get this every day on live out here in the cow pasture. So that's it. There's 32 cows out here. I say cows, 32 bovine animals. So there are cows, heifers. A cow is an animal, a bovine animal like this that's already had a calf. Heifer is one that hasn't had a calf. Bull is one with his privates intact, and a steer is one without his man parts intact. These guys are hungry, man. This is the hungriest they've acted in a while. Big fat. They made it through the winter and they're fat as pigs. So that's awesome. Awesome stuff. So yeah, let's walk around here and see if we can find our favorite cows. Who is this? Is that my sweetie? That is my sweetie. How are you, girl? You're a good girl. Yes, you are. Very good girl. Sweetie had a little issue with her eye, and it looks better now. She had a little discharge on her eye. I was a little worried about pink eye, but she's okay. She's a sweetie pie. That's why her name's Sweetie. Josh's current animals are cows, chickens, and a donkey. Yep. Yeah. Very, very nice. Everybody's eating good. What the cows do, this is cow nature, and this is what I was talking about, wet butt. Got a little wet butt from eating that green grass. Everybody's got a little bit of that, as you can see on their backsides. Not to be showing you cow poop, but that's part of farming here, so we've got to assess. This is Cody. Cody was the firstborn on the farm, weren't you, Cody? Yeah, nice. Where's Butthead? Butthead's somewhere around here. That's Mona, number 12. Got her a big old mouthful of food. Hey, girl, look at that. Nothing better than making this many living beings happy. You know, there's just nothing better than that. Imagine if every day, we'll turn the camera back around here. Imagine how rewarding farming is if every day you get to go out and make 33 animals happy. How awesome is that? And hopefully make you guys happy too. So, well, I know guard dogs. Guard dogs don't go in the field with cows, man. Guys, what is a guard dog going to do for a 1,600-pound animal? They ain't going to do nothing for a 1,600-pound animal. So guard dogs, these cows will kill any dog that enters the pasture. If a dog somehow got in here, if a neighbor's dog got in here or something, they would attack that dog and kill it. Okay, so there's no use. You will not see livestock guardian dogs in an Angus cow pasture, because these are very strong animals. They don't need a dog. Okay, so that's your answer, Deanne. Cool. All right, there is my friend. Hold on, let's go see my best friend cow. This is Susie. Susie's the only cow that I think I will have a very hard time getting rid of, if I ever had to get rid of her. She is a sweetie pie. Hey, Susie. Hey, girl. How are you? You want to scratch? You want a good scratch right here? Susie loves to be scratched right here. She's the only one that really, she'll just let me love on her. Got a little lump right there. What you got going, girl? Got a little lump. Very good. She's a sweet cow. Good gracious. You just don't get. These animals aren't known for being pets, you know? They really aren't, but Susie's just a good-natured, good, sweet cow. Hopefully her calf this year will be the same way. Yeah. That's Susie. She's good. She's a good one, Gil. Did your temporary farmhand learn a lot? I don't know. I don't know. We'd have to ask him. He's not here anymore. He was only here for about a week. We're going to turn the camera back around. You see those threatening clouds coming in. Isn't that a pretty scene? Isn't that a pretty scene? Yeah. So, Stephen was his name, the fellow that was coming here, my intern, quote unquote, air quotes. He's gone now. He was basically passing through. Stephen is from, he grew up in Australia, and then he moved here from the well, he hasn't moved here yet. He's going to move here from the UK, and his plan is to start a sheep farm. So me and Stephen kind of got a few things done here as an intern on the farm. Kind of. He learned a little bit, I'm sure, but man, there's so much to learn. You got to spend months on a farm to really learn it. You really do, because you've got to go through seasonal cycles. So, yeah, William Russell, exactly right. Cows will kill the dogs, so you don't have dogs out here. Well, if you want to agitate these animals, bring a dog into the pasture. That will seriously agitate these cows. I'm trying to get the camera just right so we can all talk here. Whew. Get me some water. The dogs are barking over. My dogs are barking. We got 2 German Shepherds, and I have brought the dogs in the pasture with the cows before, and I've watched the cows attack my dogs. They do not come in here with the cows, and if they do, they know better. They will run under the gate and try to get away from the cows. So, yeah. Thirsty. Josh, do you have a garden? Yes, absolutely, man. We got some great gardening videos coming out this year. We've already planted shallots and garlic. So, how many cows and steers do you have? Oh, we just talked about that, and there are 32 total bovine animals here. Okay, should have about 22 to 25 calves this year, so it should be awesome. Brian, that Fix It guy on YouTube and Facebook, he'll also be here this coming week. So we'll be doing some plumbing work with Brian. That'll be fun. He's that Fix It guy on YouTube, and he's going to be doing plumbing work with me. It'll be awesome. It'll be good to have a plumber here to get feedback as we're building the water system out. So way cool. I've got a trench all through these pastures here in the next 2 or 3 weeks. And start installing waterers for the cows. So that's been the major setback in our intensive grazing program, is that we need waterers in various places here on the farm so we can move the cows to different blocks of land every single day, instead of having them out here on about 46 acres right now, just free ranging all over the land. Yeah. You ever watch Farmer Tyler Ranch? Nope, I've never heard of him. Never heard of them. There's so many people on YouTube, and there's so little time. Today was the only day in the last probably 3 or 4 weeks that I just had time to sit down and watch other people. I watch Mike with Our Wyoming Life. If you guys haven't seen Mike and Aaron at Our Wyoming Life, great channel, awesome people. Lumna Acres. I watched Keeping It Dutch today. I watched Arms Family Homestead. They just had a new baby donkey. So cute. Mini donkey. Yeah. If I had to start over, what would you change and do different? Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing. There's nothing I could say that I would do different. Aside from where my house is, the location of my mobile home that I'm currently living on, I've got a bit of a water issue where water rolls off down the hill, but nothing, man. Nothing at all. Do your cows like your harmonica? I've never brought a musical instrument out here. That would be like landing a spaceship in the cow pasture. You know, these animals see something strange like that. It's off-putting to them. I guess that's a word for it. So, hey Josh, what time is it there at the moment? 10:20, and it's 7:20 p.m. Yeah. So it's 10:20 in Sydney, Australia. When my dad and I had a ranch and did a fence job, Chow kept the cows from me. They just wouldn't leave me alone. Okay. Your chow kept the cows from you. They wouldn't leave you alone. They must not like you, huh? You must have had a smell. Any new news on the schedule for the building of the shop? No new news. It's just May 13th. That's when the building material arrives. I'm just accumulating material right now. So I've got to get my insulation. That's coming. I've already ordered it. Should be here probably 2 or 3 weeks. My windows, my roll-up doors for the shop. And if you guys don't know what we're talking about, I'm building what I call the mega shop. And the mega shop is going to be the farm shop here, along with the farm office, butcher shop, everything farm related in that building. And it's going to be huge. I'm not going to know what to do with myself. It'll be super nice. I won't have power in it for a little while. I've got to get all the permitting process done for my power. I also have to get the power up there to it, to the tune of $5,000 to get power to my building. Yeeh, that stings. They'll start calving, Mark. These cows should start calving somewhere in the end or middle of April, 1st of May. Okay. Just bought a farm that has 80 head of cattle on it. Earning a lot. Yeah, that's a crash course right there. Looking for a grapple myself. Got to get one. Okay. Goal for your number of acreage. I've already got it. I got 150 acres here. Yeah, that's the end game. So I had 200 acres. I did own the land. You see the woods? Where is it? Right back there. Right there. See those forests right there? There was 50 more acres over there. I bought that, and it was just too much. It was 200 acres is too much for one guy. And in case you guys didn't know, when I moved here, I was married. Not married anymore. Things just didn't work out. Are you still planning on having living quarters in the mega shop? I don't know, Butch. I don't know yet. I honestly don't know yet. So we're probably a couple seasons out from that. I'm not sure. Has 22 and would like more. Yep. Caden loves me. Thank you. I love you too. Can't wait to see the mega shop finished. It won't be finished for a long time, but it'll be up. The building itself will be up. Have you thought about turning part of the shop into Yeah, absolutely, Dwayne. Absolutely. Only 5K. That's not bad for where I live. It's bad for here. It's bad for my wallet anyway. You could use a generator for temporary power. Yeah, we're going to get some power, man. We don't need to fool with all that mess. I do have a generator for temporary power if I need it. I've got 4 generators here on the farm. So, yeah. I'm one of those guys who run up on a deal and I buy it. So, yeah, I've got several generators. I heard if you spoke to a cow, their meat turns bad. Well, I guess you've probably heard wrong, brother. Because every cow has been spoken to, I would say. Finish the plumbing shop. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I hit I love you before sending the rest of the comment. Okay, well, there you go. It's getting ready to rain. Fabrication Rant says, how tall will your walls be? 20 feet at the eaves. This is a very threatening storm that's coming right over top of me right now. Like a big, nasty one. Good gracious. I gotta get out of here right now. Check this out, guys. Boy, that looks like almost like a doggone funnel cloud. Look back there. You see that? Whew. Man, I sure hope it's not. I think we're going to get out of here. I see impending wetness, and I sure would rather be on the porch talking to you guys than it would be out here in the cow pasture getting soaked. The cows will get soaked. They don't mind. It's just a good cow wash. All right. Do you allow your followers to donate? Yeah, there you can do a super chat right there. And there's a link in most of my other videos to PayPal if you'd like to donate. You're welcome to donate, help pay for the hay. Definitely. Bad rain in Greensboro hours ago. Yeah. This is a nasty one right here, man. Look at this. Look at that. It's not very inviting, is it? Looks like a daggone funnel cloud. I don't know. That'd be a wild one. Be safe, man. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're going to cruise on down to the house. That does not look good. Yeah, I know. Are you close to Asheville? No, not really. About 3 hours away. Kind of midway. Going to get a little wind here, guys. I've got to zip down through this pasture. I'm going to turn the camera around so you guys can see where we're going. And I'm going to boogie for a second here because if I don't, I'm going to be soaked. I see it coming. That's a nasty one right there. Daddy. All right. Woo, we're gonna bump the gate. Oh, just barely bumped it. Oh, man. All right. Get this guy closed back. It's getting dark. It's getting dark on me, man. This is a nasty storm coming. I sure hope it's not what it looks like. Hey, by the way, big shout out to Farm Fence Solutions. This is the fellow that taught me how to latch a gate properly. Every gate has a lock. So you know. What does a lock do? A lock keeps honest people honest, right? All right, come on. Lock her up here. Let's go. It's hard to do this with one hand. Woo-hoo. There we go. All right. I think we might be in the clear, but boy, she looks nasty. Man, I'm not very, living in a mobile home, I'm not very encouraged by this. Woo-hoo-hoo! Almost got that tree. Yee-yee! Oh, keypad. Come on, gate. Let me through. Let me through. I don't want to get wet. How far are you from Spencer, North Carolina? I have no idea. I don't know where that is. Coming on in. Yeehaw! That's the new hay bales I just bought. Yoda. Ooh, daddy. Well. Oh, man. That is a nasty looking bunch of clouds right there, man. Holy macaroni. We made it. Well, now my worries are a little bit less anyway. Except for that cloud looks like it's coming right over the house. Man, I guess my phone would alert me if there was some sort of tornadic activity. I don't know. I hope it would. 545 of you guys in here. That's super cool, man. Guys, pound that like button while you're in here. Where'd you grow up? I grew up right here, just right up the road. And again, I just went and visited my grandma and my sister and my niece and nephew. I grew up right up the road here. I am about 10 minutes, 5 minutes or so from the Virginia line. In fact, when you look out over the hillside there, that's Virginia. Yeah, that's where I grew up. I grew up in a little town called Martinsville, Virginia. Hey, kitty boys. Got the kitties up here. What are you doing, kitty? You guys get out of the flowers. What do you think about getting out of the flowers? It seems like a good idea to me. Yeah, there you go, little buddy. There you go, little buddy. I wetted the flower bed down so I could keep the stinking cats out. Didn't work. Hey, there's Troy with a super chat. First super chat of the day. Awesome. Troy Jones, $20 super chat. Troy says, here's a little for the hay fund. Been trying to send this $20 for a minute. Stupid Google. Yeah, well, thanks, man. Thank you, Troy. Really appreciate that, buddy. Thanks so much. Let's pull up a chair here. We'll do a little sitting and talking with you guys. It is, thank you for whomever just said how pretty the place is. This didn't start like this, guys. And I'm going to tell you, chase your farm dreams, okay? Because they can become a reality. This property did not look like this. This was all grown up out here in front of the house. Got tons of videos. If you look back at the stuff from about 4 years ago, you'll see. And I've been doing this for about 6 years on YouTube. You'll see what these fields look like. And they weren't fields. This was not fields. This was gully washed, total disaster. So, Colorado Springs native. Different country out there for sure. Ricky Ventures in the house. Good to see you. Been snowing in Minnesota. Cold up there, man. I couldn't take it. My skin's not thick enough. I'm not an expert. It looks like a wall cloud coming. It looks like. So this is the first hill. This is the first foothill for the Blue Ridge Mountains here in North Carolina. So half a mile that way is Piedmont. It's flat, totally flat for miles and miles, all the way to the coast. Almost totally flat that way, and mountainous up this way. So Floyd, Virginia, Stewart, Virginia, Roanoke, Virginia, all that stuff is back this way. So that's what you see. Hi, mate. Been watching the farm get a bit of a laugh area and fun farm over. Right on. Let's get down here to the current comments. I've been watching for a long bit. The progress has been exciting and awesome. Thank you. Man, this has come so far, and a lot of it, guys, is really due to you. You know, for you guys. If it weren't for you guys enjoying the videos and stuff, I wouldn't be able to share this, and therefore I wouldn't be able to do it. Wouldn't be able to build it. So reach over and pat yourself on the back. Thank you so much. You know, I'm a registered nurse. I worked in the hospital in intensive care for about 13 years, and I was able to leave the hospital and work full time here on the farm and on social media like this. It's a awesome blessing to be able to do that and share this with you guys. So pat yourself on the back. Thank you all so much. As a musician, I played the Floyd Fest. Awesome. Yeah, Floyd's a beautiful place. I became a fan since the leveling of the container. That's not been very long. You need to look back at some of the old stuff when I was really awkward in front of the camera too. When's the last time you went into your woods? Yesterday? Man, I'm out here all day, every day. I mean, yeah, I'm always out here. So, absolutely. Probably after this rainstorm, the shiitake mushrooms will be blooming down there by the waterfall, and I'll harvest me a good bag of shiitakes. Those are awesome. Taste delicious. Yeah, the farm has come a long way, Mike. Looks like that storm is going to miss you. I think it is, man. It looks like it. So that's why I was getting that. We're on the first hill, and oftentimes that hill, this first hill that we're on, will split the storms. So been very, very lucky there. the town that I live in right now was hit in 1998 with a tornado, and several people lost their lives, and half the town got destroyed. So tornadoes are a real thing here. Do you find morels? I don't know enough about mushrooms to go find them myself. Started watching with the chicken coop. Awesome, Scott. How serious is a stem? I had one. I have no idea what that means. You still doing super clean thing? No, I'm not doing the giveaways every live stream like I used to. Ever listened to Blackberry Smoke? Never heard of Blackberry Smoke. Today I've been listening to Tyler Childress. And man, I just discovered Tyler Childress. That is some good stuff, man. That's some good old country stuff right there. Wow, the grass suddenly changed to green. Yeah, so the light here, you get that red, and that brings out the green. Curious if you considered Morton as an option for your building instead of steel. Here's my thought process on my steel building versus my pole barn building, and you'll get more of that if you follow the channel. We'll talk about that as the building goes up. Wood in the ground. What's wood in the ground going to do? I'm going to let you guys answer these questions for me. What does wood do in the ground? No matter what, what's it going to do? I'll just tell you. It's going to rot. That's what it's going to do. So why would I, a 44-year-old man, build a building that I'm going to have to rebuild when I'm 80? I don't want to do that. So that's why I went with a steel building, and the cost was not that much more for a full-on steel structure versus a pole barn or a pole type building. And that it's just, it's going to rot. Wood is going to rot. Steel, a steel building sitting up on concrete that's dry is not going to rot. It's going to last, and that's why I built the fences on the farm. This is hundreds of thousands of dollars of fence out here on the farm. The reason it's made out of steel post and it costs so much is because it's going to be here long after I'm gone. That's the reason. Do you still have a farm tractor? Yep. When we came up the driveway, it was right there. How much time does it take to do behind the scenes to run the YouTube channel along with the farm? Just running the YouTube and the Facebook and all the social media stuff, it takes about 40 to 50 hours. I wake up. We talked about this over on Facebook the other day. I did a video about how I earn a living on Facebook. So every waking moment, and sometimes in my sleep, is how much time it takes. When I wake up in the morning, I hit the ground running. Every day. I work. This is work. This is working. I go feed the cows. I take care of this. I take care of that. I do videos. I film what I'm doing. I dig holes. I dig trenches. I build water tanks. I mean, this is what it is. It takes a lot of work, and a lot of people really seem to have a hard time accepting that as a way to diversify your farm income, but it is a way to diversify your farm income. So the cows are not earning income just yet. In any business, you can't just start a business and come out the gate swinging and making a ton of money. And I'm not going to make a ton of money on the farm. I'm not going to make a ton of money on social media, but it'll all come together and diversification will prevail. Okay, so that's what it's all about. Yeah, you hear the peepers. Going to get a storm shelter eventually. How you doing? Love the videos. Thank you, Carter. What land did you buy? Say that again. What land did you buy with the house? I don't know what you're talking about, man. There's no house here when we bought the property. There was just one small field right here where we are, and then about 5 acres of cleared land, and all of the rest of it. That big field that we were just in, all of that had to be cleared. So, yeah. What happened to the cow that lost the calf? It's in the freezer. That's what happened. And some of it is in my refrigerator, going to be consumed tonight. So, she was a cull cow from another farm, evidently. I bought her at the auction. And some really horrible farmer person put a calf that wasn't thriving very well with that cow. They did not belong together. They ran them in as a cow-calf pair, and the calf died, and the cow had health problems with her feet because she was so big and so heavy. So I had her processed, and yeah, and I have good grass-fed beef. That's what it's about. It's about feeding. This is about feeding people, feeding the cows, feeding the land, feeding people. I agree. It takes time to start a farm, man. It doesn't pay for itself right away, and most people start as a hobby farm. That's what they call it, a hobby farm. Yeah, it doesn't just come overnight. Success doesn't come overnight. It all takes hard work. There's no magical golden ticket to the chocolate factory here, man. You gotta work. You gotta work. And if people think it's not work to do this, building this, and to share it on social media, then you just have a poor understanding of what it takes to be successful. And it takes hard work, dedication, intelligence, and time. That's what it takes. Hard work, dedication, intelligence, and time. And you have to employ all of those tactics in order to be successful in anything that you do, unless, we'll add one more, talent. It also takes talent, okay? Aptitude and talent. You look younger every video. Without stress, heal the body very fast. Yeah, thank you, man. I've lost, I'm up to like 80 pounds now I've lost. And that's what I did today. I had the day off, and I worked on some YouTube stuff, and I answered a ton of comments and went through. That's my morning routine. And then I headed to the gym, and then I went to my sister. Man, I've been all over. I've driven 250 miles today. Are you still doing the Traeger videos? I haven't done any Food Fridays lately, but I will be bringing the Food Fridays back as summer kicks in here. Springtime kicks in. A farm never pays for itself unless you have lots of time. Yeah. Over time, it will. And the goal is for me to earn a modest income, $40,000 to $60,000 a year here on the farm. That's middle class all day long. That's my goal. That's what I want to do. You'll see equipment come into the farm and equipment leave. You'll see trucks come into the farm and trucks leave. You'll see me with hot rods, and you'll see hot rods leave. When we get the shop built up there, we'll be wrenching on stuff. It's going to be awesome. So absolutely awesome. Ken, good to see you here, buddy. Ken, heck yeah. Ken is the guy that came and helped me fix the gate the other day. Taste of your beef versus store-bought barnyard. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Chris, Plague of Badgers, when you come up here to the farm next time, we'll get you some beef, buddy. You'll love it. You'll absolutely love it. There's no question. The taste of the chicken that comes off of this farm and the taste of the beef that comes off of this farm is phenomenal. It's so much better. I know what's been in it. I know these animals haven't been medicated. They're not wading belly deep in manure. They're out here being cows, eating grass in the sunshine, in the wind, in the rain. And, you know, when a cow is out in the rain, it's building its immune system. And whatever you eat, whatever the immune system of that animal is the immune system that's going to be immunity that's going to be passed on to you. So in other words, you are what you eat. And if you eat garbage, you will be garbage. So think about that next time you get a box of Easy Mac, macaroni and cheese. I love macaroni and cheese. But is that what you really want your body to be made out of? Dunkin' Donuts and macaroni and cheese? I don't know. We all spoil ourselves sometimes, but you got to think about that. Your body, your cells replicate. Your cells rebuild themselves. Your cells are constantly dying and regrowing. And when they die and they regrow from the stuff that you ate. And if you eat garbage, then garbage comes out. Same thing as putting bad gas in your car. Same thing. Let's see here. Chrissy says, yep, and creativity. Yep, absolutely. And it's great for the kids. Absolutely. Wood barns have been known to last over 300 years. Raymond, I'm going to tell you right now, the wood 300 years ago and the wood that we have right now are night and day difference, okay? And they were built, the wood wasn't in contact with the ground. 300 years, it's not in contact with the ground. But the wood back then was a denser wood. It was old growth forest. It's harder wood. If you've ever had a house that was built, you know, back prior to about 1950, 1940, you can't even drive a nail in a 2x4 in that place. Have you checked fertilizer prices? No. You know why? Because I ain't fertilizing anything out here. Nothing is getting fertilizer on it. Everything out here is fertilized from the cow's butts or from the chicken's butts. So, but I do know fertilizer. I did speak to my friend Wes, One Lonely Farmer. If you guys, some of you guys probably follow Wes. I spoke to him. He said fertilizer prices are up 46%. That is going to hit you in the wallet. Every one of you, it's going to hit in the wallet. If you're a meat eater, it's going to hit you in the wallet. If you're a vegetarian, it's going to hit you in the wallet. Yeah, that's going to hit everyone in the wallet, guys. Not only gas prices. Looks like Farm Off Fanatic threw a $5 super chat. Thanks, man. Thank you so much, Gino. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. Guys, go check out Farm Off Fanatic. When we get done here, go check him out. But it is going to hit. How's your shop floor? Pretty good. I haven't rode up and looked at it today. Have you heard about the bird flu going around? I've heard about all the fake news and garbage that goes on the news channels that tries to scare everybody to death because the sky is constantly falling on the news channels. Even on the Weather Channel, the sky is constantly falling. Yeah, I've seen it. What I don't understand is how can a backyard flock like this get the bird flu when I guess they could get it from wild birds. I don't know. But I have seen something about that. And if it hits here, I'll eat my words. I promise you. But I think when we have the avian bird flu that's out there, I think that remember, your news channels are promoting the news in order to get ratings. Okay, so remember that. Okay, guys, remember that. This is a place where you can step away from that. So just remember that for sure. Yeah, thank you, Rob. Everybody hit that like button as you're in there. I'm a huge chocolate chip fan. That's funny. Do you use Roundup? I have used Roundup on the driveway out here. Now, I've got a solution to Roundup in my truck right now. It's called Lonart Pro. We'll be doing a video on that pretty soon, too. Sitting in a 100-year-old ash cabin, but I agree with you. Absolutely, man. There probably no wood is in contact with the ground either. And it's probably got a standing seam roof on it, I'll bet. When you get the rental cabin finished, my wife and I are going to come. Awesome. Theo, $5 super sticker. Thank you, buddy. Thanks so much. Man, it's raining super stickers and super chats now. Thanks, guys. Anything that's homegrown and raised is always better. Yeah, absolutely. Fabrication Rant says, I think what's wild bird pooping over your coop. Yep, and that could be it. Man, again, your news channels are out there to show the news and share the news, but they're also getting ratings. That's what they're out there for. They're getting ratings. So there's always some sort of hype going on. Always some kind of tragedy and hype and this and that. I don't watch it. I really don't. I have been trying to keep up with what's going on in Ukraine. I think it's very upsetting. It really hurts my heart to see all the human suffering going on, to see apartment buildings being damaged and all that stuff. In fact, we did a live stream over on Facebook the other day, and we raised $1,400 to help folks in Ukraine that are suffering. I know there's a lot of folks out there that think, we need to put money towards our own borders, but that's not what this is about. That's about human suffering, and it's about the horribleness that's going on over there. And I couldn't imagine. The Ukraine is a much like the U.S. Midwest. It's an agrarian area. It's the breadbasket of the Eastern Europe. So it's very sad what's going on over there, and I couldn't imagine how that would affect me and my family. Philip Elias shoots a $5 super chat, says, when will you be getting the meat birds this year? Man, Philip, I've got a lot of meat in my freezer right now. I probably have 20 chickens in the freezer right now, so I don't really need them until fall. It'll probably be fall. Ricky Venture says, sends $5. Did you get the mail I sent you? Ricky, I have not checked my mailbox lately, and I need to do that. In fact, tomorrow I will. Thank you, Ricky. I don't think. What did you send? Or did you send it to the P.O. box? That's the bigger question. That sawmill is cussing that metal building. That's funny. Hi there. Just stopped in to say hi. You're doing real good there. Thanks, John. Butch Bundle, boom, $20 super chat. Thank you, man. Thanks for answering my questions. Thank you, Butch. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. Every bit of that. I mean, you guys just paid for the hay bale today. So thank you. Thank you all so very much. You paid for the hay bale today. Each one of these hay bales that I've been rolling out, the one I rolled out today, they were $18. So far this year, the new hay bales were last year's cutting. They're $35, and I think we're going to be spending $45 per hay bale. So you guys will see that in the grocery store for sure. The farmer will not get rich off of that, okay? And a lot of people think, you're a farmer, you're getting rich off of us buying your food. Let me tell you, the meat packer is where the money's coming from, and the grocery store and the retail outlet is where the money goes. Okay, so that's yeah, the farmer's not getting rich. You'll see 46% increase in the cost of fertilizer. Do you think beef is going to go up 46% for the farmer? The money they get? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It eats into the bottom line. A lot of farmers are going to be losing money this year, guys. Oh, thank you, Ricky. I'll check the P.O. box tomorrow. Hey, buddy, Matt from Blues Creek, just right down the road. Awesome. Greg Shoemate says, awesome to watch and chat, brother. Yeah. We'll take a few more questions, guys. We're at the 1 hour mark right now, and Josh's tummy's empty, and he's got to eat something. We'll take a few more questions from you guys, and thank you all for the super chats. By the way, if you want to become a channel member, all you have to do right now is click join, and you'll get recognized right here in the live stream. So I'll call your name out if you decide you want to join. Jump in and join. I think we have like 40 channel members, something like that. And I'll do a channel members only live stream about once a month where we can interact with a smaller group of people. Not like, I mean, we're interacting right now, but it's a little more intimate session. We'll be able to talk a little bit more and get some more perks out of that too. So you get recognized as a supporter, man. What's for dinner? Beef tips. Beef tips. And what I found is beef tips with a can of 1 pound of beef tips and 1 can of cream of mushroom soup makes something totally delicious. Absolutely delicious. Does YouTube take a cut? YouTube provides a platform for me to be able to come to you. So YouTube takes a cut, but it has to support the platform. You can imagine how many millions and millions of dollars it takes to keep this platform up and running. Absolutely. It's a long live stream, guys. I appreciate all of you guys sticking around so much. Don says, thank you for the encouraging words about chasing our dreams. Yes, chase your dreams. Because this, again, didn't look like this when I bought it. I mean, you got to work hard. So be prepared. It's an overwhelming thing, especially managing 150 acres, building a farm as one dude. It's just me here. It's just me. Just me. And every day, I try to make some improvement on the farm. I don't get days off. There's no such thing as a day off, period, point blank. Sick, feeling bad, sore, broke your leg, whatever. There's no such thing as a day off here. I just moved to mine. Such a long way to go. It just takes time. It just takes time. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you, Rocket Man. Bros for life. Can you tell us about the hardest part of running your farm at this point? Okay, yes, I can tell you that. The hardest part is planning it all out and getting your infrastructure in place seems to be the hardest part. Make sure you've got good fences and good water systems in before you start getting animals. A lot of people will go buy goats. They'll start off with goats or sheep, and they'll realize quickly you don't have an adequate fence for those animals, and you've got to do that. You can't have the animals on the back of the truck or in the trailer without adequate fences. So don't do that, please. Do you ever go to the Rural King in Martinsville? Yeah. If you guys see me, if you ever see me anywhere, please come and say hello. If you ever see me, if you're local here and you see me at Tractor Supply or the grocery store or Walmart, because I'm not too good to go to Walmart, by the way, and I don't go to Target because it's too expensive. In my mind, I don't know. And Target's 25 miles away. If you ever see me out, yeah, please say hello in Rural King or wherever, anywhere. Please say hello. Northern Tool. I'm at Northern Tool probably 2 or 3 times, 4 times a month, something like that. Love Northern Tool, my favorite store. Take it easy, Josh. See you, Philip. Thank you, buddy. Are you ever going to sell your Ford to a butcher shop? I mean, I don't know what that means, bro. You guys are going to have to, that talk to text kind of burns you sometimes, doesn't it? Woodrow from Lexington, Kentucky. Good to have you, brother. I stayed in Lexington not too long ago. You ever considered putting a Hereford bull in? Nope. I am considering South Pole bull for my friend Greg Judy. I'd like to meet you someday, about 45 minutes away. Awesome. We'll have a meet and greet coming very, very soon. Sometime in April, we're going to have a meet and greet, guys. So I will let you know. Living alone sucks, doesn't it? No, I love it. I'm not alone, man. I got 2 dogs, 5 cats, and 32 cows and a donkey. That's not alone. It's not bad. I'm not, I really haven't, since my wife left, I really haven't, you guys are the super fans. You guys are the ones that have been here through this whole live stream. So let's talk about, let's get all touchy-feely here. I was in a very, very toxic relationship, and it was very, very hard on me for a very, very long time, guys. And living alone here now is just fine. I love my alone time. I love my me time. I love working and being here on my own. I have ways that I like to do things, and I enjoy that, and it's peaceful. And someday I may find someone again to be here on the farm with me. I want to start a family. I'm getting old, but yeah, I enjoy being here by myself a lot of times. It's peaceful. What happened to your RV? I ended up selling the motorhome due to lack of use, and the fact that I could make a little bit of money on it. So all of this is all about the bottom line. So I'm over budget on my building, and I'm selling off a few things. I sold off the motorhome. What else did I sell off? I sold off a few things to help pay for this shop. I'll recover, but it's still financially stressful. And I did have to get a loan on my land in order to build this building. So you don't have to answer. Not so bad at times living alone. Absolutely, man. Absolutely.